the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Penn State.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? A former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Third and a lone yard coming up.
a gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
He'll try to do it himself. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10 from the 32.
Seahawks, first down. A gain of 1 yard.
Now Darnold off the play action.
Seahawks.
That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter, Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. From the gun, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing is Darnold on third down. It's caught, Barner. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. On the draw, it's Dowdle. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a fourth down to figure out.
It's fourth down.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Man in motion, headed right. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Airing it out to start this drive. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second down, looking for options. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He'll come up on first and 10.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 4, DK Metcalf. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back complete. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. He's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to try and throw it here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
A 33-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Jordan Love. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Packers use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's the rookie, Trevion Henderson. Yeah, that's the way he says it. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about, just 1 field goal on the board, 3-0 the score, as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First and 10, Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play fake, Darnold. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers' offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
This is down on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Warren quick on the draw. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. That's DK on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers holding on to a field goal lead. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. Running by his back, Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock